Yes. Today we'll be discussing about antiviral agents. Uh, Before we get into antiviral drugs, whatever, I'll briefly explain how viral replication works. After that, we can get into the drug parts. Okay? So, because we are essentially going to stop viral replication, or at least hope to stop viral replication, one of the important steps. So, the viral replication, if you put it down in a very simplistic format, as a record. Now, initially there will be, यहाँ पर the example is of influenza virus, and we are taking a host cell, which is the epithelial cell of the host, right? Now, what happens is this virus will approach the cell and it will bind to the cell, okay? Once it binds to the cell, it will try to penetrate wherein the entry phase of the cell occurs, entry phase of the virus essentially. तो पहले क्या कर रहा, the virus is coming towards the cell, it is binding to the surface of the cell membrane, and it is entering inside your cell membrane. Once it enters, it will start uncoating. So the virus opens up and mRNA is released out of the virus. That is the uncoating phase. And this mRNA, what will happen is the viral RNA essentially, this will enter into the host's nucleus and it will start binding into the nuclear material of the host. Now, in case it is a RNA virus, what will happen is it will change its structure to DNA and it will get absorbed into the this thing, your DNA material. Or depending on different viruses, they take different steps. One example is that you have something called the retrovirus. Your HIV is a retrovirus. HIV, HTLV, you have antiretrovirals as well. वो लोग क्या करते हैं, RNA based virus भी है तो they come inside your body, they will enter into the cell, and they will change their nuclear material from RNA to DNA. If that is using the enzyme called reverse transcriptase. And through that, what they will do is they will bind into your DNA and will start replicating. Whenever your cell replicates or whenever DNA is replicating inside your cell, the viral proteins and viral DNA will also start replicating. Okay? So it is using the human replication process or the human DNA replication process. अब protein synthesis होना ही है. Protein synthesis के time पे ये replication होगा. At that time, these viruses will also take advantage of the human cell and they will start replicating. Eventually, what will happen is you will get more and more amount of this daughter RNAs, okay, daughter viral RNAs and cellular components. Now, ये viral RNA बन रहा बोले तो what will happen is this viral RNA has the potential to make new cells. So essentially, what it will do is it will use your cellular material, it will use the host cellular material, and it will start making new bodies. Okay, it will make a new body for itself. So it will make several daughter virions essentially for itself. And eventually, what will happen is you will have a lot of daughter RNA, viral daughter RNA, and you will have a lot of virions without any nuclear material. Eventually, this RNA material will enter into the virion. This is all happening inside the cell still. Okay, and you will get several complete assembly stage है that is it. पूरे जो viral RNA material है will enter into the cellular part of your virus which was replicated as well, and they will finally get released out of the cell, and the process whenever budding and release occurs, at that time the host cell, the epithelial cell जिसके अंदर हुआ था, that will die. Alright, so that is how replication occurs. ये समझ में आया या फिर से रिपीट करूं? See, there is, let us suppose this is your cell, okay, and let us suppose this is the virus, okay, with viral RNA. Let us suppose this is viral RNA. Okay, पहले this fellow will come and bind here, and it will gain entry inside. Once it is entering inside, what will happen is you will have a virus present inside here. So essentially, यहाँ पर you will have a protein inside as well. Imagine like this. Let us suppose I try. So the capsule will remain out and you will have this fellow gaining entry inside with this RNA. Now at this point what will happen is from here that a virus will start uncoating. And what will happen is यहाँ पर this is again your cell. ये अब आपके cell में you will have your nucleus and all. So let's draw a nucleus. Let us suppose this is your nucleus and the nucleus के अंदर let us suppose this is your DNA, dsDNA. Yeah. अब ये क्या करता वायरस once it starts getting uncoated, essentially this thing will happen. It will start uncoating like this, and the nuclear material of the virus starts getting released outside. ये mRNA will come out. Okay. As it is coming out, it will go and bind into the DNA material of the host. Okay. Now, depending on the type of virus, they will perform a few other steps as well. But essentially, जो RNA material होता है वो DNA में convert होके आपके host DNA material में attach हो जाता. Sometimes what will happen is if it is directly a DNA based virus, it can directly go and enter into your own base, okay, your own nuclear base. And eventually, what will happen is whenever this DNA, whenever your human DNA starts replicating, so अब ये नया DNA material ऐसा दिखता है essentially. Once it has, I just draw the nucleus, it will look like this. So let us suppose this is the nucleus. This new viral embedded nuclear material will look something like this. So imagine कितना है and ये बाहर का ऐसा, ठीक है. So this is the viral part, and I think you have the same DSDN now. And okay, viral nuclear material has gotten embedded into your own or the host nuclear material. Eventually, what will happen is as this replicates, so will your viral RNA. And because viral RNA is replicating as well, whenever there is protein synthesis, ये RNA भी read होता आपका cell, the host cell, that will read the viral RNA as well and will start making viral proteins. Okay, because see whenever this RNA is being read, protein synthesis जब होता, at that time transcription will take place, then translation will take place. One transcription is occurring, mRNA is formed, mRNA से you have proteins being formed. Now in normal situations आपका DNA is supposed to make human proteins for your own use. When you have a viral RNA embedded into your own nucleus and into your own DNA material, what will happen is, along with your own proteins being produced, viral proteins start getting produced. And these viral proteins will start making viral cell. Okay? Cell components banane lagte. So they will end up making empty shells. The viral empty shells. So essentially, we are trying to make the virus is trying to make this purple colored shell. Okay. Eventually, what will happen is you will have enough strands of viral RNA floating about here, and enough strands of these empty shells, and that is when assembly occurs. When this fella will enter into this, and this fella will enter into this, and this fella will enter into this. Finally, you will get complete virions. So, आपके virions कैसे रहते हैं? The virion will be like this. So essentially, the viral has gone a complete circle and it has made daughter virions. That is the purpose of a virus. It will come inside the host cell and it will use the host cell to make its own material. You have to make its own bodies and make its own copies. Once these start getting accumulated, eventually your cell will look something like this. So let us suppose this is the cell and you have a nucleus here like this. Okay. With let us suppose this is your DNA, strands of DNA. You will be left with small virions. which have their own nuclear material. These are all daughter virions. One, two, three, four. These are all daughter virions. Eventually, what will happen is these people will reach, they will essentially undergo exocytosis. But one they will undergo budding and release. So exocytosis कैसा दिखता है वो? They will bud out and यहाँ से ऐसा बाहर निकल जाती है. But eventually, what will happen in the process is they will damage the initial epithelial cell as well. आपके विरियंस जो क्या बोलते हैं आपके सेल के अंदर विरियंस जैसा accumulate होते जाते eventually what will happen is these virions will literally explode out of your cell, okay, and they will damage the initial host cell as well. So initial host cell here was epithelial cell, right? That will also get damaged and those virions will get released. So that is how viral replication occurs. So there are five, six processes. One is binding, initial binding of the virus. Then there is entry of the virus. Okay, it will enter into the host cell. Then there is uncoating. It will uncoat its nuclear material. Finally, there is DNA replication or replication. Then there is assembly. And then finally, you have budding and release. ठीक है. So इतने steps रहते in general. This is a very generalistic explanation of how viral replication occurs. थोड़े virus में एक एक step skip होता है, थोड़े double होता है, थोड़े steps. But in general, this is how viral replication occurs. यहाँ तक समझ में आया? Over to Zakari. If you have doubts, please feel free to ask because you will not be able to understand the drugs if you didn't understand this. Okay. Okay. Now, let me ask a few questions. Just to see कुछ समझ में आया नहीं है. Lovely. What is the first step in viral replication?
First, it will bind to the cell, host cell.
Okay. Okay. Binds to host. Okay. Elizabeth, what happens next? What happens once the virus has bound itself to the host cell? Okay, Alan, if you're not answering the questions, I'll throw you out of the class. Okay. Hello. The rest of you who are not answering the questions will be kicked out. If you have doubts, ask. यहाँ पर खाली ऐसा मुंह बंद रख के सुनने का नहीं है. You need to interact and you need to learn. I've kicked those two out. That should be an example to the others. Meghna, what happens next? What happens after binding of this thing, viral cell into to the host cell? Am I not audible or you're not able to answer? Okay. Ramakrishna, what happens after binding of the viral cell to the host cell?
Actually, I didn't understand properly.
You did?
Didn't understand properly, sir. I came after 8 or 9 minutes. I didn't understand.
इसलिए तो पूछा था, फिर समझ में नहीं आया तो बोलो बोल के। आई एम टेलिंग यू गाइस, इफ यू आर नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड, आस्क अगेन।
नहीं सर, ओ मैं सर थोड़ा बाद में
आई डोंट माइंड रिपीटिंग इट अगेन।
हूँ सर।
ओके, रायपुद्दीन,
Sir,
what happens after binding of the
enters
hook?
into the cell.
It gets
Sir, it
into-
enters into the cell through port, sir.
Okay. Balaji, what happens after entry into the cell?
Sir, I have joined after the just you finished the topic.
Very good. Dasrup, what happens once this thing, the virus enters into the host cell? Okay. Moise, what happens after the virus enters into the host cell?
Penetrate the cell engulfs the viral by the
I'm not able to hear you clearly. Type कर दो बेटा. Not disturb. Clearly सुनाई नहीं दे रहा. The question is, what happens after entry of virus into the host cell? Penetration, already. Penetration. Once it is penetrating inside, what will happen? It gets uncoated. Okay. So essentially, what will happen is it will start uncoating. आप जो viral RNA रहता है या viral genetic material रहता, that gets released into the host cell. All right. Adnan, what happens after uncoating?
सर असेंबली ऑफ आरएनए
Assembly directly. Uncoat होने के बाद कुछ होता ना? Assembly से पहले.
नहीं सर, वायरल वायरल्स आर
See, the virus has uncoated and that RNA material or DNA material, जो भी virus है, that fellow has released its genetic material into the host. After that, what happens? What will it do? Before
Replication.
getting assembly. Yes.
रेप्लिकेशन
That will be the step of replication. Okay.
कहीं को बोल रहे
All right. Replication हो रहा, then who is there? Mohan, what happens after replication?
assembly process after.
Excuse me, assembly also. Okay. Assembly occurs. What is assembly? What is getting assembled? Acha, Kirtana, what is getting assembled here? Okay. Archana, what is getting assembled here once replication is done? The question is, in case you're not able to hear me, hold on, I'll put it in the chat as well.
So that viral RNA
Hmm. Hello, I'll put it in the chat as well. You're not able to use your microphone in the chat. Okay, lovely. What happens after assembly, or what is assembly? What is getting assembled?
Sir, virons get distributed.
Where it gets distributed?
Virions get no. It starts making viral proteins.
think replication के time पे ही it is making viral proteins. After replication, it is making viral proteins, and the result of making viral proteins eventually will be that you have a capsid being formed. Now, along with capsid and the viral DNA and or RNA material, what is happening? Assembly में. Who is getting assembled in what?
No.
अच्छा.
DNA
हाँ.
RNA binds to DNA and
देखो, we have our human DNA. Let us suppose this is your human DNA and this is the viral counterpart. Whenever this fellow replicates, let us suppose you get 2 strands of DNA, okay, and you get 2 strands of viral RNA. अब प्रोटीन सिंथेसिस जब भी होता, यहाँ पर क्या हो रहा, आपके डीएनए को जब रीड करते, your DNA is undergoing transcription and eventually translation, right? When ribosomes read your DNA, they will make human proteins. But when they read viral, viral RNA, they will make viral proteins, and the accumulation of those viral proteins will eventually help in making capsid. Capsids are enzymes बनते हैं virus के, other cellular components बनते हैं viruses के. And eventually what will happen is you get the body of the virus without its genetic material, because the genetic material is here. Okay? Eventually what will happen is in assembly, the genetic material of the virus will enter into this empty body and you get a virion. Okay? The daughter virus. You get several virions at the end of assembly. Okay? What happens after assembly? Who will answer? Rahifuddin, what happens after assembly?
Sir, budding and then they release, sir.
Okay. The virus virions start budding out and they get released out. And eventually, what will happen in the process is that the cell epithelial cell generally gets damaged or it will die. Alright, so that is replication. Now, when we talk about pharmacology or treatment of this thing, this thing, viral diseases, there are a few classes. I'll show you the image. Yeah. Now this is according to therapeutic use. ये classification based on usage. कैसा use करते हैं, कौन से condition में use करते हैं. You can also write it as classification based on indication of the drug. ठीक है. तो किधर use कर रहे हैं उसके basis पे आप drugs को classify कर रहे हैं. You have 5 major classes, okay, or 4 major classes. You have anti-herpes virus agents, and you have anti-influenza agents, others, and then you have antiretroviral agents. Antiretroviral agents will have subclasses under them. Okay, NRTIs is nucleosidal reverse transcriptase inhibitors, NRTIs is non-nucleosidal reverse transcriptase inhibitors, and protease inhibitors. I will discuss 1 or 2 drugs from each of these. Okay, mostly one. Again, it will be too much information for you, so one important drug from each of these classes. First, we'll look at anti-herpes agents. So, anti-herpes agents में primary drug आता ये cyclobin. Now, anti-herpes agents essentially, as the name suggests, they are very effective against herpes simplex virus. So, herpes viruses, the common ones that will affect humans are of 8 types. Therefore, if you see the classification of herpes virus, there are 8 species that are known to infect humans, okay, or cause problems in humans. They have HSV1, herpes simplex virus type 1, type 2, HSV2, varicella zoster VZV, cytomegalovirus CMV, Epstein-Barr virus EBV. You have HHV 6, 7, and 8. Okay, these are the main 8 types of viruses. दूसरे भी रहते हैं, but these are the common ones that will cause. These are the main ones that will cause problems in humans, and you are aiming to treat these. Anti-herpes virus agents will specifically target herpes, the virus herpes, and it's different species. So it will also work on varicella zoster. It will work on Epstein-Barr. Some of them might not work on CMV, but most of them will work on almost all types of herpes viruses. ठीक है? एक काम नहीं करा तो दूसरा काम करा. All right. Now coming to acyclovir, acyclovir का mechanism of action जो है, acyclovir is kind of a prodrug. Okay? What happens is this fellow will enter inside the human cell. Let us suppose this is the human cell which is infected by virus. Okay, this acyclovir will enter into the human cell, and it gets converted by kinases. Okay, specifically viral kinases. It will also use human kinases, but essentially it will use kinase enzyme, and it will get converted to acyclovir triphosphate. So what is happening? Acyclovir is a prodrug, and once it is entering into your body, it is getting converted into its active form. That active form is getting converted using the enzyme kinases into acyclovir triphosphate. This fellow inhibits or decreases viral DNA synthesis. It decreases viral DNA synthesis. ये कैसे कर रहा? दो तरीके से कर रहा है. वायरल डीएनए सिंथेसिस कैसे कम करता बोले तो there are two main ways through which viral DNA synthesis is being inhibited or being decreased. One is that it inhibits DNA polymerase. Viral DNA polymerase that is being competitively inhibited. The DNA polymerase is an enzyme of the virus that will help in polymerization of the DNA. Okay. That enzyme in a way helps in making multiple copies of the virus. Just let me put it that way to not complicate things much further. It will inhibit a particular enzyme called DNA polymerase, and DNA polymerase is an enzyme of the virus that will help in replicating its own genetic material. Okay, so that is one thing. Inhibits viral DNA polymerase. Okay, and two, it will also inhibit DNA lengthening. Okay. DNA cannot lengthen, and chain termination occurs essentially. Whenever you have inhibition of viral DNA polymerase and inhibition of DNA lengthening, this will result in chain termination, and ultimately you will get a proper antiviral effect. That is how it will work. Okay. So acyclovir, once again, acyclovir is coming inside your body. It is entering in the cells that are getting affected by the virus. It is getting converted into its active form, which is acyclovir triphosphate. This acyclovir triphosphate decreases viral DNA synthesis by inhibiting DNA polymerase, viral DNA polymerase, and by inhibiting DNA lengthening. Eventually, what will happen is the virus will not be able to replicate anymore, and you will get a proper antiviral effect. Okay. So that is how acyclovir works. ये समझ में आया? Mechanism of action. I hope you were able to understand. If I ask questions, you are supposed to answer. Okay? At least try to answer. So coming to the PK properties, see, one thing about acyclovir is that it will only work against herpes simplex virus. It will not even work against CMV. CMV does not respond well to acyclovir, specifically HSV. Because HSV के against अच्छा काम करता है ये. It has very poor absorption. Okay, it has about 20% absorption. Bioavailability is 20%. Okay, it is well distributed in CSF and in aqueous humor, and it gets excreted unchanged in urine. जैसा drug दे रहा है वैसा ही excrete होता. T-half is about, so excreted unchanged मतलब उसका metabolism नहीं हो रहा. Okay, if a drug is getting excreted unchanged, it means that the drug is not getting metabolized. The T-half is about 2 to 3 hours. It does not last very long. Main ADRs, it is a generally well tolerated drug, but you can get a few problems. स्पेशली इफ यू परफॉर्म टॉपिकल एप्लीकेशन, अगर आप क्रीम अप्लाई करें इसकी तो स्टिंगिंग एंड बर्निंग सेंसेशन हो सकता है। इन सम पेशेंट्स देयर विल बी malaise, general discomfort as in they'll have rashes and headache. Some people, especially with IV usage may cause, IV usage of acyclovir may cause renal and neurotoxicity. Okay, and neurotoxicity with sweating, but it is fairly uncommon. It is not that common. Say neurotoxicity hona. If the patient is having renal impairment, the dose needs to be adjusted. Okay, decrease dose in renal adjustment, in renal failure or renal impairment as well. Okay. It also causes dose-dependent decrease in GFR. That is why renal impairment की dose कम करना चाहिए. Depending on how high the dose is being given, GFR भी consequently कम होते जाता. Glomerular filtration rate is an indicator of your not direct indicator, but it is still an indicator of your kidney health. अगर GFR बहुत कम हो गया मतलब the patient is having kidney problems. Okay, you can use it for HSV1. Especially HSV1 mouth infection, face, skin, esophagus, brain infection, या फिर HSV2 genital infection, rectal infection, skin, hands, meninges, ये पूरा में HSV1, HSV2 में acyclovir बहुत अच्छा काम करता है. Okay. It is told that in higher doses it can cause hallucinations, tremors, disorientation, and in general, routine use is not recommended in children. It will also work on chickenpox. So chickenpox is caused by varicella zoster, VZV. तो उसके लिए acyclovir दे सकते हैं, but अगर बच्चों में हो रहा बोले तो it is not recommended as such. ठीक है? We can use, but it is kind of dangerous. So there is that. They are better drugs, so better to avoid this drug altogether in children. We'll continue with the rest of the antiviral drug tomorrow. All right.